Bitcoin gold has the potential for sky-high returns, but only if you can find a way to buy it. It's one of those cryptos that's not as widely supported in many crypto brokerages, so you may need to get a crypto wallet to actually get into the action. And if you do take interest in getting into the action of Bitcoin gold, we have a really good large 1-2 setup with really clean Fibonacci extension targets and great blow-up potential. As you can see, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth wave that blew off to the 2.618 extension, which is pretty bullish. And we have pulled back just a little under 50% for our larger wave 2. And we have been rallying ever since. When we look at our rally picture, our short-term picture, we can see in my green primary pattern that we have completed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that we have presumably completed a second wave. Now our internal Fibonacci sequence looks pretty clean. We have a 1 as marked, not clearly visible. We hit just over the 1.618 extension on the third wave, and then we finished our fifth wave right around $78 with a 2.0 extension. These are all very standard Fibonacci pinball targets, and we had a perfect 38% retrace for what I'm calling our wave 2. And we've already started skying from this pattern. We've already blown through whatever the top of the previous first wave was. However, it's still a decent time to buy. The support level here was 51.68 as reported, as marked with the red line, but obviously we're so far above that, it's not really in the play right now. Provided that this actually holds, which it's looking like it probably will, our wave 3 takes us to the 124 to 135 range. And of course, after a fourth wave consolidation, we should hit somewhere between 141 and 152. Now, before getting too excited, I do want to point out that I have this red alternate pattern in which I'm counting this formation here as a 1, 2. And then the third wave would be here, what I was considering the former one wave peak. This could have actually been the third wave. And this blow off may be the top of the actual first wave. So do not be alarmed if we do see a pullback into this purple box. The support would remain the same, presumably. We'll see what happens. Is this actually a micro first? Or is this just, is it a blow? Whatever it is, we're not seeing the same pattern in other cryptos. Now, again, reiterating that our fifth wave target here is 141 to 152. When we look at the big picture here, based on the larger 1-2 formation, our first wave here, in the parentheses and post notation, should take us between 117 and 288. Well, that projection that I have from the micro pictures, 141 to 152, falls right into that range. So it's looking pretty healthy so far. It should get into that range and pull back in a wave 2. And then after that point, if we can hold that correction, we have some pretty good extensions that I'll go over momentarily. Until then, though, we have strong resistances at the 0.618 extension, which is at 288. Now, I want to emphasize this point here because I have an alternate pattern in which this entire formation here was actually a third wave, and our pullback was a fourth wave, and we're going to complete a fifth wave. So again, this is not a standard pattern, but I want to illustrate that this is a potential pattern we could follow. What that would entail is that we rally, or we continue to rally, and we actually top out right at that resistance, the 288 number. And that is a typical resistance you see for the fifth wave based on third, fourth wave formation. So again, that's the 0.618 extension at 288. Even if we only get there, we're still looking at 3.5 times returns, 3.5 to 4x return. And again, that's the purple pattern. If we do follow through, we can break through that resistance convincingly, especially if we have a 5-wave rally to that 1 mark and then corrective to the 2. Our next resistances are pretty high up from here. I got a strong target at 1238. So yes, 1238, that would give us 14x returns. And if this pattern shapes up the way we may be expecting, the third wave might take us above 3,000, maybe 5,000 plus. So 63x returns could happen. I know I have a little typo here. That's actually wave 3, not wave 2. So apologies for that typo. Overall, things are looking bullish. This crypto is rallying stronger than pretty much any of the other ones right now, especially with that blowout that we're seeing right now. Not sure if it's a blowout or the start of the powerful third wave we're expecting across the crypto universe. But again, not a bad time to buy. Great potential here. We'll keep an eye on this pattern. Until next time, happy trading, and thank you for watching.